Good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, the caulking around the brake light did not work last night. It did not have enough time to set, and we had all kinds of thunderstorms last night. It poured for hours, and the bed is wet. So today, whenever the rain stops, we will have to get up there and redo yesterday. It sucks. Hopefully, I can get the bed cut this morning, and then I can get the sheets on and really make it like a home in here, because tonight I think it's going to get down to 69 degrees, so I could sleep in here tonight if the bed dries. It's 85% humidity. I don't know if that's going to happen today. Trials and tribulations of van life. It's fun, though. It really is. Love to be able to just get up and move whenever I want to. It's freeing. You don't have all that crud that, apartment or home and mortgage and rent and sticks and bricks are nice, but yeah, I don't ever want to go back. I really don't. Okay, I'm going to try to get the day started. I don't know what I'm going to do this morning. It's pouring, off and on pouring rain. So, hey, try to get the bed dried out, get it cut, get it put in. That's what we're going to do today. Well, guys, you want to know what I've been doing all day? I've been caulking every joint in the joint. And it's hard to see on the beams, but there are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 joints on that one alone right there. And the beadboard is a very tough little joint to caulk without making it look horrible. But yes, and around the windows, every little joint in the place. That's what I've been doing. So what am I doing right now? I'm resting. I wanted to lay down for a little while. I'm tired. All right, I'll probably get up in a few minutes. We'll go outside. But yeah, that's what we did all day. Caulking. Well, good evening, everybody. So today, this morning, when Hickory came to the house, went ahead and cut the memory foam mattress down. Nobody in this town sells a serrated bread knife, so I just got one of those snap-off knives, that you break off a little piece every time it gets dull, from Lowe's. It cut fine. I mean, it's not a perfectly straight edge. It's got a little fray in it. It's covered by a liner and a mattress topper cover. Big, no deal. It fits perfect now. Unfortunately, the topper is the cover is the top mattress topper, so it's got a little extra that I got to stuff down in the toe area. It's kind of weird when you're trying to make the bed or anything, but it's all right. And I took that light back off. That caulking I had put on last night before the rains didn't dry at all. It was completely wet. It was actually washed out in some places on around the light fixture, the brake light. I'll have to get up there when I have more time and clean that goop off the roof. But I took it off. I tried to clean it as best as I could. As soon as it got on me, I couldn't get it off. But I don't know why, it just didn't dry at all. But then I just went ahead, put the light fixture back in, and I just put a heavy bead of silicone around the entire thing just to be done with it. What do I care? It's on the brake light on the roof. But yeah, we're done. The van is done. Everything is in. It's put away. I got sheets, comforter per se. I got everything. So what most people always want to know, and I'm curious when I see, all as well, what do you have in it cash-wise? So I'm going to add the gas money to come here, because if I didn't come here, I would have had to rent somewhere to do it. There was no way I could do this out in the woods. You've got everything in there. You'd have to take it in and out every day. It would just never happen. It'd just be realistically, it's stupid, even to try. I can't even believe I thought of it. I was everything I would have had to take in and out of there every day. Oh, anytime I would have had to run to Lowe's, I'd had to put everything back in. Oh gosh, it would have been a living nightmare. Or I would have had to rent a storage unit, and still I would have had to rent space. I would have had to rent space somewhere. I would have had to rent a garage. And that would have cost me probably more than the gas did. I would have had to pay a carpenter to build the cabinets, because I could never have made something that perfect myself. I mean, everything's joined and just beautifully. Then there's things I couldn't do by myself. Holding things together by myself at sometimes. I needed a second pair of hands. So it was wonderful to come here to Hickory's Family's Farm. Now all these numbers are just guesstimates. They're all probably a little low, to be honest with you. I have all the receipts, but I just really don't want to know exactly. It's one of those things. But again, the van was $7,000 with tires and lights and buying it. So let's kind of get a little idea here. Fridge, I had it in the bean pod, but I just bought it 8 months ago. So things I bought and put in the bean pod and switched, I'm charging them to this build because they're in there. Fridge was $1,000. Blue Eddy was like $1,400. There's $400 of solar panels. Battery was like $230. The bed was like $230. Generator was $700. I'm putting that in there. It's in there. Electrical stuff, wires, the little lights, switches, things like that, like $250. I know that's probably pretty low. Lumber, this is low, $500. Hickory even gave me some, and yeah, that $500 is probably really low. Odds and ends, little things, like the ottoman, the wire rack, coat hooks, just any little odds and ends we put in there. $300, drawer hardware, stuff like that. Caulking, adhesives, good $100. Carpet for, different things I used it for, solid $100. Fan, a little shy of 150. I don't know what that said. But it was $100. I'm not sure what that is. Tanks, small propane tank, the water tanks, things like that, $200. Yeah, I don't know what that one says either. But it's another $100. Oh, flooring. That's flooring. That might actually been a little low on that too. I think might have been a little more. Insulation, 150. Heater, $100. I've got the Mr. Buddy as a backup. That's another $100. Yeah, I know a lot of these numbers are low. So let's see, 73, 74, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 1, 2, 82, 15, 2. I've got over $15,000 in there overall, counting everything. It's a lot of money. That van is not a spot of rust underneath of it. It had a little bit, you know, I took out in the floor. Like I said, the guy liked to wash it all the time, and there were some slits in the rubberized flooring that the mat held water, got a little surface rust. There's one little spot on the roof I keep forgetting about that you see a lot of vans, just like a little round patch like that of surface rust. If I think about it, I'll hit that Sunday, maybe. I've got a little white paint left. But yeah, basically this build is completely done. I would like to have Hickory film the final tour video. I think it'd be better if you could see me doing stuff instead of me just pointing the camera and saying, that's what that does. Obviously, the electric system, you're not going to be able to see in the video because if you watch the electric video, you've seen it. But we'll get a nice tour of the whole video, whole van. Maybe I can put a picture in there of the electrical system, but we'll talk about it. Actually, 2 electrical systems, because you have the Blue Eddy side and the van house side. So, okay, so roughly $15,000 plus. I've got a home, and it's a nice home. I'm very, very pleased how it turned out. Again, I can't express my gratitude enough to Hickory for helping me, allowing me, his family, to allow me to be on the property, and just the hospitality they all show me. And it's been a lot of fun. Today I was working in the house. I don't know how long I'll stay and work on the house for Hickory. We'll see. It's nice to know that thing's done, though. I'm telling you that it's going to take some time to tweak things around and figure out exactly, where everything goes and what I can get rid of. I need to get rid of some more stuff. I got a whole tote of junk, just odds and ends and little things that I probably will never need, use, or care about. And if I could take that whole tote and throw it away, I would have a very large area left in the garage. Okay, that's all we got today. Just a bunch of me babbling because I worked in the farmhouse today. So thank you again for watching, commenting, listening, subscribing, sharing, liking, all those good things. Helps the channel. And as always, you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jelly Bean Outdoors.